everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are just going to start off cleaning like I normally do. I'm just making my bed and then we are going to fold a load of laundry. This video is full of lots of different things. We're just going to do some regular cleaning. We're going to wash some bedding, clean out the refrigerator, an Aldi grocery haul, and a little bit more. So if that's what you like, you've come to the right place. So as you can see, I'm just folding some laundry, and lately I've been liking to fold it in my bedroom, especially if it's our clothes. That way it's so much easier to put away. I can either put it in the drawer that we have underneath our bed or in our master closet, and it's a lot easier that way. I used to fold laundry on the dining room table. That was just easier for me. But, you know, seasons change and now I like to fold it in our room. But sometimes because of the way I do laundry, I also will fold it in the kids' bedroom at times or even in the living room. It always depends, but the most consistent place is probably in our bedroom. So I would love to know, where do you like to fold laundry? I normally like to use a regular basket as a laundry basket. I just think it's really pretty and it brings me joy. I only have one though, and I found this laundry basket at Aldi, and it has a divider. I actually bought two of them, and it comes in handy when I'm folding the kids' clothes or just something that I want to be, kept separate. But, it's not pretty. It's plastic. It's just like a typical laundry basket, which is fine. But I'm on the lookout for a couple more regular baskets that I can use for laundry because, you just need more than one. And so we'll see. I may eventually get rid of the plastic ones just because, I want functional, but I also like pretty and things that, bring you joy. And that's all, I'm really big into romanticizing life and just finding joy in just the simple things. So if you enjoy, the things that you're using when you do laundry, you're not going to dread doing laundry. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of time just to tidy up our room. It's not messy. It's just a few things need to be put back. We like to drink the nighttime tart cherry mocktail. It's so good. We don't drink it every night, but we do occasionally. So I needed to take the cups out of our room and clean those. And now I'm just going to go in my kids' rooms and we're going to wash their bedding. I like to wash our bedding on Thursdays. And so technically the sheets, but because they have beddies, I just wash the whole entire thing. I don't wash our comforter every week just because, I just don't think that you need to wash a comforter weekly. But if you don't have beddies or, if you haven't heard of them, they are like the best bedding for kids especially. They just zip up their bed to make it. It looks good all the time. It's easy for them. and I just think they are amazing quality. I am so close to buying us a Betty, and then I would put like maybe a quilt on top of it just to add a little extra layer. But they're just so comfortable. I love it. I love their beds. So definitely recommend Betty's if you haven't heard of them, or if you're just looking for some new bedding for your kids. I'm just going to use liquid detergent. Most of the time I use Molly's Suds, but I do go back and forth. This is just unscented detergent. And then I always like to use vinegar in the fabric softener place. It's so good. It's like a disinfectant and a fabric softener. And this scent booster, I made it. If you want to see how I made it, I do have a reel on Instagram how to do that. It smells so good. And now I'm just going to clean out this refrigerator. It definitely needs to be organized. We really need to get a refrigerator for in our garage, just for like the extra bulk, because I do go to Costco a lot. So I feel like I can never have a really pretty refrigerator, just because we do have a lot of stuff in it. So it's just really hard to keep nice and clean and organized. So I think once we get that backup refrigerator where we can keep a lot of the just extra stuff, then I can have one of those really nice and organized refrigerators. These yogurts are so good. If you've never tried them, we get them from Costco and they're just really tasty. So when they were on sale the last time, I bought 2 boxes just because they're so good and my family loves them. I like to run the dishwasher at night and then I will unload it in the morning, so that's what I just did. And does anyone else feel like all they do is clean the kitchen? That's what it feels like to me. I feel like I'm always cleaning the kitchen, but we're just going to take care of all of these dishes. I also made bread this day. I have been making our own bread for a few months now. I would always go back and forth. I would like make bread for a while, then I would stop and buy it again. But I'm trying really hard to just be consistent and make our bread, most of it. Like I will buy croissants or the occasional hamburger bun here and there, but I do try to, for the most part, make all of our bread. And I just feel like it's really good. I know what all of the ingredients are. There's no preservatives or additives or anything like that. So I don't even feel bad when we eat bread. You don't feel like it's as fattening either, just because it's good ingredients, So that's why I've been trying really hard. And I have a really good bread recipe that I use and we all like it. So yeah, I feel like it's just one simple thing I can do that is good for our health and we love it, and it's really good. Now, I did want to mention that I'm just having the water run in this bowl because I had the bread dough in it and it was a little sticky, kind of getting hard because I didn't wash it right away. So I have the hot water just pouring in there, getting it warm. That way it'll be a lot easier to get the dough like kind of unstuck from the bowl. So I've been asked why I wash some dishes and then put some dishes in the dishwasher, and I like to hand wash all of my pots and pans because that will just help them last longer versus putting them in the dishwasher. So I always hand wash those. And then there's a few like of my measuring spoons and things that have wood. I don't put wood in the dishwasher just because it, kind of ruins it. And then there's like some cups, like if it has any like pictures on it or writing and things like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but I don't put those in the dishwasher because I want it to stay nice. I don't want it to like fade it or anything like that. So I hand wash the things that are more delicate, like I said, the wood things and things that will last longer, and then everything else I'll just put in the dishwasher. I also like to really rinse my dishes because I don't want to clean the filter all the time. Like, I clean the filter. I've already cleaned it multiple times and we've been in our house almost a year. But I just like to have them generally cleanish when I put them in the dishwasher. I don't like a bunch of caked on food because, then you have to clean it out of the dishwasher and that's really gross. I'd rather just rinse everything off and then put it in the dishwasher. That's just what I like to do. And now I'm just going to put the bread in the oven. I had them rising and they were ready, so I'm going to do that. And I'm also making the kids some lunch. So I had told you, I think, like, we had hardly any food. So I had this big box of macaroni and cheese. I don't buy this very often, but I do sometimes. I do like to make most of our stuff, like macaroni and cheese, I like to make from scratch, but I do occasionally, obviously, buy boxed. But I normally don't buy this huge family type size one, but I had that on hand, so I made that for them. And I'm just going to continue cleaning the kitchen until the bread and the macaroni and cheese is done. I wanted to just add clips of what I was doing through the day, making macaroni and cheese, making bread, things like that. Those are my favorite types of videos, when they're more like day in the life or get it all done with me, where it's not just strictly cleaning or, anything like that. Like, I love the ones that are just kind of real, where you can see that, you're not just spending the whole entire day cleaning, where you're actually like living real life. So that's why I love to just add clips like this into my videos. So I wanted to show you what I got at Target last night or the night before. I really wanted to get some really nice pot holders, or like hot pads, whatever you want to call them, and these were so cute. I even thought they would look cute maybe hanging up on a hook somewhere when I'm not using them. So I thought they were really pretty. Of course, they're from Magnolia Hearth and Hand. They were $8.99, and I may or may not get another set just to have 2 more, we'll see. And because I never really had really nice ones, I was basically given all of mine except for one. I bought like a Valentine's Day one in the dollar spot before. And then these, I got them, they are just dishcloths, the really nice ones. And they were $9.99 for a set of 4. And I decided to get this color. They did have some with black, these have some blue. But what I love about these is they have like that little texture, like that waffle. And I love that. I feel like it's a little extra scrubby. I may or may not go back and get the black ones though too, or just another set of these because I like to have more than 4. I like to change them once a day. So I might need it just to get it through because I do a load of towels at least once a week. And then, but I think the way it ends up being is twice a week. Just with my laundry schedule, sometime I should share how I do that, maybe a video or something like that. But just wanted to show you those. I am getting ready to pull the bread out of the oven, and then we are going to go to Aldi. We have like no food. You saw I cleaned out the refrigerator and there's like hardly anything in there. I do have stuff in the pantry, but that's like ingredients, and I feel like I obviously need more. Like I need some eggs. We have like no milk. We need cream, just like a bunch of those necessities when you want to cook. Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah. So good.
I think the dogs want some too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got back from Aldi, and this is everything I got. It's not huge because I do want to go to Costco either tonight or later to get the rest of the stuff. I got some oat milk because I was really wanting to make a brown sugar oat milk espresso, so I got that. 1 gallon, 2 half gallons of organic whole milk, 2 things of heavy cream. The kids each wanted to pick a cereal, so I let them get those. I like how it's dye-free. And they picked this as a little snack, even though we can make them. They think these are so good. So we got one of those, 1 box of Annie's, just like the springtime shapes. I thought that would be fun. 4 things of tuna, and this is a little excessive, but I got 5 bags of jelly beans because these are dye-free and they can be really hard to find. So anytime I find dye-free things like this, I like to stock up on them. 2 containers of strawberries and a thing of raspberries. These will probably be gone today. I got some oranges, these little mandarins, cucumbers, grapes, watermelon, cantaloupe, limes, lemons, and bananas. And then the last thing, I just got some wooden spoons. These were like $3, so not bad. And that is everything I got from Aldi. Now at this point, their bedding was done, so I'm just going to take the time to make their beds. They always make their beds every day, but then when I wash them, I'll just make it for them because it's hard for them to like put this part on. It's like a fitted sheet, but thicker. So I'll do that for them and just have it nice and ready. And I did want to mention, so when I've been washing their beddies, what I've actually started doing is I will wash the bottom part first, both of theirs together, and then dry it separately, and then wash the tops together. And because I always like to dry the bottom part first, this is just a little tip I have, because then that will be done and dry and ready, and then you can put that on their bed and then put the top part first. Like if you're like keeping on top of it right when it's done out of the dryer, put the bottom part on, and then once the top is done, put it on. It just makes it easier. That's what I have found. But this day I was pretty busy with the shopping and everything like that, so I didn't end up, putting everything on until every single part was done in the dryer. But that's just what I like to do, and I find it pretty easy. I'm just going to tidy up her books. So our kids have a lot of books, and I really have no place to put them right now. I'm waiting. I kind of wanted to have it down in the playroom when we finish the playroom in the basement, but so right now I'm just storing all of their books underneath their bed, which is kind of, don't really like it. Maybe I could buy like something like a container or something to put under their bed that I could fill the books with, and that might be a little bit nicer. But right now I'm just working with that right now. It's not terrible, but it could be better. Is anyone else ready for spring? So about a week ago, we had amazing weather. It was beautiful. So nice. And now this morning, it is like freezing. We've had some really cold weather. It's just like, oh, I'm so ready for warm weather. I hate the cold. You will never, ever hear me complain. Like in the summer, or when it's warm, you will never hear me say it's too hot or, oh, I can't wait for the weather to get cooler. I just love the heat so much. I would love to move to Florida. Maybe, we'll see. But it's just, I just love the heat. I love being warm. It's just so nice. It makes me happy. The sun literally makes me happy. I'll go out and just drink my coffee on the front porch, or now we have a back deck, so it'll probably be on the back deck too. Like, we just love it. We love being outdoors and in the beautiful sunshine. So I cannot wait for warmer weather. And yeah, it cannot come soon enough. And now I'm just going to take a couple minutes to clean our mudroom. You can see it is a total disaster. When it looked like this, I was like, yeah, I definitely need to film this. It is like crazy. But I washed all of the dog beds, so I'm just going to take those and put those away. And you can see I had this big vacuum seal bag full of like random pillows and stuff that were in my closet for some reason and never got put away. So I'm going to take those down to the basement and just organize, go through the shoes, take away the shoes that should not be here. And, you know, my kids had some raincoats that just didn't fit them anymore. And all of the snow stuff I'm just going to put away because I'm pretty sure we will not be getting any more snow, I hope. And so we're just going to put all of that away and just kind of get this all cleaned up. I love having a mudroom. This is right when you come in from our garage. It is so nice. It can become kind of like a catch-all place, or like, you know, we'll come in and the kids just throw their coats and shoes, you know, right on the floor, which I do try to have them, hey, hang it up on, you know, the hook and stuff like that. But, you know, sometimes you just get busy, like it's real life, and it gets really messy. But it is so nice to just have this right when you come in from the garage, and it's kind of out of the way where it's not like, you know, it's tucked away, so it's not out in the open for everyone to see, you know, which is really nice. It's so nice to have a mudroom. I didn't have one in our previous home, and it's just so nice. So nice to have a place to actually put, you know, your coats and your shoes that you use on the daily basis. So, love having this. It's definitely really, really nice. I did want to mop the floors on this day, but I just ran out of time. I ended up doing it the next day, and it was so nice to get those done. But anyway, that is going to be all for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I would love if you could subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!